99% of men out there are failing in dating. They settle for fatties, they get disrespected constantly, women are non-compliant with them, and they end up in relationships with dead bedrooms. And those dead bedrooms, they lead to the guy becoming sexually frustrated. And because the guy is sexually frustrated, he ends up being miserable and unhappy in his life. And part of the reason why men are ending up in these relationships that are not serving them and why their dating life is so unbelievably average is because they have been conditioned to believe certain things about dating and about women that are not serving them, that are actually actively shooting themselves in the foot. So they get all of their advice from Disney movies and from the radio, and that advice is so shitty that 95% of men out there, they will sleep with less than 7 women in their entire lifetimes. And that's what we're going to crush here today. We're going to crush 7 lies, that men believe about dating and relationships, so that you can program your mind for dating success, and that you're not going to become part of the 99% of guys out there that are barely getting any action to begin with and who will become miserable in the end. So that brings us to the first lie, the first myth that is out there about dating and relationships, which is that women want a good listener. You will hear this very often. Yeah, just listen to her. Be considerate. And all of that is total horseshit. Because being compliant and doing everything she wants and trying to make her happy, it turns her off. Women go for men that are non-compliant, that do not do what she asks for, and that men that put themselves first and do not make her the center of his universe. And a very good example of this is when you are dating a gal, after a while she will tell you, spend more time with me. And because you want to be considerate and you want to listen to her and you want to make her happy, you start spending more time with her. And the moment that you do that, you start digging that grave of the relationship and of the interaction with her. She will lose all attraction, all desire for you because you're listening to her. You give up all the mystery, you're way too available for her, and you tell her that you have nothing going on in your life besides her. And that turns women off, and that's why you shouldn't listen to women, because you cannot win by doing it. So that brings us to the second point, which is that there's this belief that women want a loyal man, a man that will never cheat as soon as she gets with him in a relationship. A man that hasn't been around the block and that is not very experienced in dating. And this is just total horseshit. As soon as a woman knows that you are not desired by other women, that is a kiss of death for you. She will not want to have anything to do with you. She will find you disgusting. And she will just ghost you and she will never talk to you again. But if she knows that you're a man whore and you're like sleeping around with many girls and you're having fun out there and all of that, she will happily forgive that. Actually, women prefer those kinds of men. You will see it happening all the time. Guys that are very promiscuous, that are just having fun, and that's build up a lot of experience. Yeah, women love these guys. They chase them. They see them as a catch. And the reason why that is because women want a man that other women want. Pre-selection is at work. And also because for men, in order for them to become better at dating, they need experience, they need to practice. Yeah, for women, that is not the case. For a man to become good at dating and to become attractive, he needs to talk with many women and build up a lot of experience. But most men, they have been led to believe that they shouldn't talk with multiple women at a time, that they shouldn't be a player, and because of that, they're shooting themselves in the foot. Because you should become a player, because players get the best treatment from women, they get the best women out there, and players, they win in dating. Players, they ultimately get the exact opposite of what the 99% of guys out there are getting. Because players get women that are compliant with them. Players get the hottest bedroom fun. Players, they get women very enthusiastic about them. So that's why you want to give up on this idea, that you do not need experience, you just need to meet the right girl and then you need to be loyal and faithful. It's not working, man. It's not going to happen. You're going to shoot yourself in the foot. You need to become very experienced. Do not give anyone loyalty. In the dating market up until a woman works very, very hard to win it over. And you just build up your experience because that's going to set you up for dating success down the road. So that brings us to the third one, which is that men believe that love means that you need to put each other first. This is just total horseshit. Because putting her first always means that you are lower status than her. And women want to date up. They want to date a man that is superior, a guy that has a strong mission, and a guy that doesn't prioritize her. And the brutal truth is that in a relationship, she should chase you. She should make you the center of her universe. But you should never do that to her. Your mission, the things that you're doing in this world, those things, they should take priority over her. The moment that you start to prioritize her and spend time all day with her, and that you're doing nothing else with your life but trying to make her happy, you're shooting yourself in the foot, you ruin her attraction, you give up all the mystery, and she will become dry for you. And a lot of guys, they will say, well, that's unfair, that's unequal, because she will put me on a pedestal, but I will not put her on a pedestal, and we will not prioritize each other. Yeah, and that's the way it is. Mother Nature didn't make us to be equals. They made us to be complements to each other. Because only when things are unequal in your dating dynamic, in your relationship, you set yourself up for a healthy dating dynamic where she will have very high attraction and very high desire for you, and where you can keep sleeping with her and having a really great time. So forget about this idea that you need to put her first. You're shooting yourself in the foot. So that brings us to the fourth one, which is love will happen naturally. And this is just one of the biggest lies propagated in society. When the movies, they have popularized this idea. Yeah, you will just meet someone and it will just happen. And men think because of that they need to get lucky with women, or that things will happen. A woman will fall in love with them when the stars align. And when you do this, the only thing that's going to happen is that you will get no women for many years, and then eventually, when you get lucky, you will get a fatty hitting on you. That's what's going to happen when you believe in this love will happen naturally nonsense. Because for men, sex and love, they are always the result of strategy and of planning. You should have a predictable funnel to bring women into your life and to keep them there, and you need to learn how to behave correctly. All of that is part of your broader strategy overall. And the moment that you have a strategy and a funnel, you will consistently bring in women every week, and you will be able to filter, you will be able to set high standards, and you will be able to engineer love. Yeah, because for men, love needs to be engineered. It will never just happen. For women, yeah, love will just happen, because the only thing that they have to do is to be pretty. But for men, love will never just happen. If you believe this, then you're going to become part of the 99% of men that are disrespected in relationships, that are dating women that are non-compliant, and that are just settling for women that are very unattractive. I'm building a funnel, I'm building a strategy. That is exactly also what I help clients to do. Because as soon as you have a funnel, that will just give you abundance. When you have abundance in your dating life, you can engineer love whenever you want to make it happen. You will be able to sleep with women, and they will be very kind and very sweet and very caring for you, because you have worked the reps, you have the experience, and you will be that guy that knows how to get a woman attracted to him and fall in love with him. So that brings us to the fifth one, which is that men believe that it's better to take it slow, it's better for the relationship. And this is a bunch of horseshit, but movies, they have been pumping this into men's brain. Yeah, that you shouldn't be a player and try to sleep with her quickly, because that will just show that you care about nothing else but the bedroom fun. And that you should just go on 12 dates and take it slow with her. And this is BS. You're going to ruin her attraction when you try to take it slow, because the reality is that attraction always has a small window of opportunity for you to make that romantic connection and to sweep her off her feet. You need to jump on that attraction as soon as you notice it. Yeah, you need to ask her out, you need to escalate physically, and you need to move it towards the bedroom. And if you do not do that, then you're going to end in the friend zone. Just like so many guys out there are doing. Yeah, being way too nice and taking it slow and being considerate and all of that nonsense. Yeah, she will just see you as a weakling. And because she sees you as a weakling, she doesn't find you attractive. She doesn't want to have anything to do with you. Taking it slow is not good for the relationship. It ruins all your chances of either getting anything remotely close to a relationship. That's why in the beginning you should make bold moves. Yeah, you ask her out, you go for it, you shoot your shot. And if she finds you really attractive, yeah, then she will want to move it forward with you as well. It's better to be rejected than to take it slow. Brings us to the sixth point, which is that there is this myth around that women want a humble man, a guy that is not arrogant, that listens to a woman that is opinionated. And this is another bunch of horseshit, because humble men that are responsible, reliable, and that show all of the traits of a good man, that will make women dry for you. Women do not go hot for a man that is humble. They go hot for men that are arrogant, that put themselves first, and that always pretend that they know better than her. They pretend that they know everything. That's what will make her attracted to you. And women also always go for men that are not taking her super seriously, that are not looking for her approval. The truth is that women just see humble men, they see them as weak. Because women always go for men that are confident and that are higher status than her. And how do you show that? You show that you always know better than her, that you know how to lead, and that you know what you're doing. So that brings us to the next point, which is that men believe that she is special. Yeah, there's a special one out there for you. But the only reason that men think that there is some special one out there, or that girl that you are talking to, that she is special, is because, you're just not getting enough attention from women to begin with. Because, that woman, she is super special. Because she is special, because you're not talking with anyone. Because as soon as you become a player, which is what most of you guys should do, you will see there are very few special women in this world. Pretty much all of them, they are pretty much the same. The vast majority of them. So there are not really special women out there, especially because when you believe that girl that you are talking to is special, you will just put her on a pedestal, you will put all of your eggs in one basket, and in that moment, you will start to behave like a nice guy, you will play it super safe with her, not step on her toes, never tease her, you will try anything you can to win her approval. And that will turn her off. That will show to her, well, this guy, he is not getting any women. This guy, he is getting no bedroom action to begin with. And also what you need to understand is that attraction works the same for every woman. So you do not tell yourself, well, this girl, she is special, so I do not need to behave correctly. I do need to be that attractive guy that is a player and that speaks with many women and has pre-selection and all of the things that you need to get women attracted to you. No, that's not necessary because this girl is special. Well, if you believe that, then you're delusional, because attraction works the same for every woman out there. So that's it, guys. So if you're currently frustrated with your dating life, you have been struggling for many years and you're looking to fix it very quickly, then I'm open to helping you. You can book a call with me with the link in the bio, and then we can talk about how to make that happen very quickly for you in the next few months.